So you want to fly helicopters? Okay, big decision then. Are you going to pay lots and lots of money to fly civilian helicopters to amass enough hours for a license, or are you going to join the military and let them pay for your flying? Difficult decision. If you join the military, you'll get some superb flying, some very well maintained machines. But of course, one day somebody's going to want to take a pot shot at you. Doesn't happen very often if you're pottering around the skies of your local county in a Robinson 22. The cost of helicopter flying is extremely high. The rewards once you get it, once you get a commercial license, are not quite as good as they are for fixed wing, which seems a bit of a bit of a dilemma, really. You pay more to get the license, but you're not going to earn as much when you've got it. So why bother? Well, here's the biggie: fun. Flying helicopters is fun. I flew military helicopters for 30 years. My brother flew military helicopters for 2 years and then went on to fly airliners for British Airways for 28 years. Now, I had the most fun. He's the one with a farm in the south of France and a yacht. You pay your money, you take your choice. Um, Military helicopter flying is some of the most rewarding you'll get. If you go into civilian helicopter flying, without a shadow of a doubt, the most exciting and rewarding flying you're going to get is going to be on something like air ambulance work. How many jobs can you go home at the end of the day and say, today we saved somebody's life? Unless you're directly in the medical profession, flying's never going to give you that, apart from HEMS. Next on the list would be, for my money, police flying. Again, superb. The ability to make a difference to people's lives and to achieve something in society. If you go into the lower ranks, the next one down would be, for me, and this is all personal opinion, oil and gas platform work, OGP as we call it. Some interesting places to fly, not the least of which is the North Sea, where 50 knots is considered a gentle breeze and you fly in just about all the weathers that the good Lord sends. It is very, very well paid. In fact, it's equivalent to many airline wages. So flying the North Sea, not a bad place to be, but you do fly in some pretty horrific weather, and your passengers are all 6 foot hairy oil men for the most part. So you pay your money again and you take your choice. Corporate flying is okay, but you've got to think about the fact that when there's a downturn in industry, in commerce, whatever, the first thing to go are the expensive toys. The first thing that anybody's going to get rid of is the company jet and the company helicopter. I've seen it happen to friends. The next would be charter flying. Charter flying, good. You get some interesting places, flying celebrities to the races and stuff like that. Some pretty interesting flying, but you are somebody's beck and call boy. You are expected sometimes to push the envelope, to push the flying hours, when perhaps you should have been sensibly tucked up in bed. And certainly that's killed at least one colleague of mine, where late arriving passengers taking off into growing darkness with lowering cloud and thickening fog and crashed on takeoff. So that's an example of the passengers saying, well, I've paid for this, I'm going to have it. Military flying, anywhere in the world, you're going to see some interesting stuff. You're going to fly some great machines. It really is down to personal choice. Of course, if you sign up with the military, they're going to want payback. They're going to want so many years of your service to pay the several £1 million taken to put you in the front seat of a helicopter, combat ready, as they call it. Whatever you do, I certainly don't regret going down the helicopter route, going down the military helicopter route. Okay, I haven't got the farm in the south of France. I haven't got the yacht, but I had a lot more fun for 30 years than sitting there watching the autopilot fly across the Atlantic for 8 hours at a pop. Good luck, whatever you do. Bye for now.